Hello people, this is KP and we are into the 14th video of this entire Python series. So what's the topic for today? Today we are going to see about list data structure. We have discussed in our last class. So we are going to see its some of the methods. So I hope you have remembered something like we have seen the methods of strings, various methods or functionalities you can say. Similarly, we are going to see some of the list data structure method. Before that, let me quickly recap about list. So how we can declare a list, printing, how to access using index, and list allow duplicate items, list can contain heterogeneous items, and list is changeable or you can say mutable, etc. So these all things we have seen in the last class. Okay, so let's start. So suppose let me declare a list. I am doing fruits fruits. Okay, equals to I am creating one list. Suppose apple, orange. Then suppose I am putting one more banana. Okay, this is a list. And now suppose I want to print print fruits. So see, it's a list. Now I have just declared a variable that is called fruits and it contains a list. Okay, so now I want to add one more name of fruit in the last place. So this is index number 0, this is 1, this is 2. So I want one more index number 3 where I will keep one more uh, fruit name. Okay, so how we can do this functionality is called append, append. It means appending in the last, at the end part. Okay, so Python provides one method or list function, so that is fruits fruits. Okay, let me do fru. It will be smaller, fru. Okay, fru. So fru dot append, this is the method or function name. So I want suppose cherry, cherry. Okay, append. Now if I do print fru, now here you can find this is index number 0, 1, 2. This was our previous list and one more item or element has been added into the last. So this is called appending. Okay, so this is one methodology or method or one functionality. Next, also I can append one more, what I can say, list inside the list. Okay, so let me again copy this. Fru equals to this. Okay, we have seen append. I can do one thing. Let me put hr is for horizontal tag and here I am doing markdown. Okay, and then just execute it so that it will give a straight line. Now I am just pasting it. So this is one variable, then another variable I am declaring a equals to, suppose I want a list, right? So for list I can do something like, okay, let me put numbers only, 1 2 3. So this is a list and fru is also a list. Now I want the second list, that is a 1 2 3, should be appended in the this part or maybe third index I can say. Okay, so how I can do same thing, fru dot append append and the name was a, executed. Now if I do print fru, now you can see this is index number 0, 1 and this is 2, and in place of index number 3 you can find the list a. Okay, so this is also known as nested list, one list inside another list. This is called nested list. Okay, so this can provide you nested list. Let me write here nested list. All right, so let's proceed. So again let me do hr and I'm converting here into markdown and just shift plus enter. Why it's very light? It's also markdown, it's also markdown. Execute. Okay, maybe for, I don't know. Let me do one more HR. Okay, no problem. This is just for identification. No, all right. So how to get index of an element? Let me again copy the same thing. I'm copying from here and pasting it over here. Now I want to find the index number. How I can do? Let me just print it directly. Print, what's the function name? Is you can expect fru dot index. Whose index? Suppose I want to find the index number of orange. ORANGE. It is at index number 1. This is 0 and this is 1. Okay. Orange is at index number 1. So if suppose I will give one element that is not present in the list, what it will return? Let us check. So there is no cherry or maybe guava. Let me change GUAV. I think the spelling is correct. So guava is not present in the list. So what will be the answer? Let us check. So guava is not in the list. Okay, value error. So many types of errors are there. Something called syntax error, attribute error, value error. Okay, these are types of error in Python. All right. So next proceed. HR I'm doing again. Let me do again HR and I'm doing here markdown. All right. So suppose this list contains some element, but I want to clear everything, or I want to just clear everything. It means empty list. How I can do? There is a method called clear. So fru dot clear, clear, executed. Now if I do print fru, that is the list, so you can see now the list is empty, all the elements are removed. Okay, so this is one thing. Suppose what I can do, again the same thing I'm doing HR. Oh sorry, this is in code, this is not code, this is markdown, and execute. Okay, now suppose I want to copy a list into another list. How I can do? Suppose I'm declaring another list. A equals to, suppose AA, BB, then suppose CC. This is a list. All right, and now I want to copy it. I'm writing another variable copied underscore list. Okay, so this variable I want to contain all the same thing by copying. Okay, so how I can do? There is a method called copy. So a dot copy, so it will copy the entire list into this variable. Okay, so let me copy. Now if I do print copied list, you can see the same list come up. Okay, so let's proceed. Okay, markdown. Okay, there is a gap, you can find by yourself, no problem. So suppose I want to count a single element is occurring how many times in a list. Okay, so let me put count. So for this another method is there, that is called count. Let me copy this thing, I'm pasting it over here, and I'm putting some more elements. Okay, dd, then again AA, then again AA, okay, then again BB. Okay, now I want to count how many times only single A is there, how many times double A is there. Okay, let me print directly. Print A dot count. What to count? First I want to count only single A. Okay, this is only string. So what's the result? They are saying there is no single A. They are collectively counting this one. Is this one A? No, this is AA. A is different and double A is different. That's why it is giving 0, because there is nothing. No single A is present here. So if I do AA, you can see 3 occurrences, or frequency of this string is 3. First time, second time and third time. So this is how you can count. So let me create another string. I am doing again here HR and just convert it into markdown and execute. Okay, so now if I want what, let me create, suppose I am doing num equals to 1 2 7 56 3 0 45 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 9 9 9 9 9, something like this. So if I do this, so this is also a list. Okay, now if I want to just print num, if I do execute, you can see it is printed. Now what I want actually the output will be in sorted order. Sorted means ascending or maybe descending. So how I can sort? Okay, so there is a function called sort. How to do? That is num dot sort, SORT. Now if I just print, let me store it in a sorted equals to num dot sort. Now if I just print print sorted num, what is any mistake I have done here? Num dot sort. Okay, there is nothing like this, because let me explain you. List is actually mutable, so whatever operations we are applying on it, whatever methods we are applying on it, so they are changing the entire list itself, they are returning nothing. Okay, that's why here you got the output like none. Okay, so now just think, I have operation, the sorting operation I have operated on this num list, so the sorting is already applied on this only. So now if I print the num only, I don't require any other variable. If I now just print num, then you can find the sorted array. See here 0 1 2 3 7 45 56 and all. So this is all about sorting. So suppose you want to sort in a reverse manner. Okay, so let me copy this thing again, and I can do here like reverse sort, again declaring this thing, and the function is num dot sort. Inside this I had told you how to find like how many arguments they can take as an input. So you can just press shift plus tab, they will show. See here reverse equals to false by default, but we want to reverse it. Okay, so I'm just copying this and putting it over here and making this reverse equals to true. So it will just do in descending order, TRUE. And finally if I do print sorry, I went to the control mode. So if I do here print and num, so now you can see it is in descending order. Okay, so if you do the same thing for alphabets, it will be working like ABC in the alphabetical order. Dictionary, something like that. Okay, so any other thing left? Yes, there is one method called reverse. Let me show you what it does. Mark down and enter. So it will reverse the what I can say list itself. Let me copy this thing only. So reverse function will just reverse the list. This is the list. Now I am doing num dot reverse, and now if I print num, see here, we were starting from 127 and they are in the last 127. Okay, so they just printed in reverse order. Okay, and anything else? Suppose I want to remove some index element in the list. Let me give an example. So I'm again copying the fruit. Where is that fruit? Yes, copying this. Okay, and now I want, let me put a HR tag here and just mark down it and shift plus enter. Okay, done. So let me show you. I'm pasting the list over here and just executing. Okay, so this is a list. Now I want to just remove one. This is index number 012, so I want to remove this. Okay, so how I can just remove? So there is a method called pop. Fru dot pop, give the index number as 2. See here, banana. Now if I print fru, you can see only apple and orange is there. Banana is removed. Okay, so this is one method. Suppose I want to insert one element in, suppose index number 0. Index number 0 is nothing but the first element. So I want in the first element, I want any other element. Suppose kiwi. This is, I think, also a fruit. Okay, let me show you. So how to insert? I'm again copying this, copy and paste it over here. This is a list. The method name is called insert. So I am doing fru dot insert. So I have to give the position. I want position number 0, sorry 0 not O, and the element name is QE. Let's execute. Now if I do print fru, you can think or you can see QE becomes index number 0 or the first element of the list, and rest others go back one step. Okay, this is something like that. So I think any more left? No, yeah, one more left. Let me explain that also. Markdown. Yes. So I want two lists are there. Okay. So let me copy this one and another. Suppose I am doing languages. That is, we are learning here Python. Some people might like Java, and some people might like C++. Okay, so these are languages, and this above list is containing only fruits. So I want one single list which contain all the elements, all these three as well as these three. Total 6 elements will be there. Okay, so how to do that? How to extend? So the function name or the method name is itself called extend. So I want fru dot extend. I want to extend this list. That's why fru dot extend. Okay, extend. How to extend? I want this lang to be extended with this. Okay, so now I am executing, and if I now do print fru, you can see this is the first element, second element, third element, and this becomes fourth, fifth, sixth element, which is from this second list. Okay, so this is all about extending the list. And you can also find the length. The function is len, length of fru. So this is 6. So I hope guys you have understood this, all this, something like this was appending, this was nested list, and then we have done something like index, getting the index number of elements, then how to clear the entire list, and how to copy the list, how to count the frequencies of each element, and sorting, reverse sorting, and pop means how to give the index number, or how to remove the elements from a specific index number, and how to insert any element in the list at a particular index number, and how to extend one list with the help of another list. So that's all guys for this video. This was the 14th video, and we will see in the 15th video some more things. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and take care.